Why I'm not excited for Black Widow is because, well, I watched the trailer, and there's nothing in the trailer that feels exciting. When I watched Endgame, I was surprised that they killed Black Widow off because with Captain Marvel being a feminist movie, and you could argue, hey, it's not actually a feminist movie, but you're wrong because of the fact that the directors have come out and said that it is a feminist movie. There is literal posts that Marvel has made on their Twitter posting scenes in the movie saying this is how Captain Marvel stands up to toxic masculinity. It's a feminist movie. This isn't The Last Jedi where people theorize it's a feminist movie. This is flat out a feminist movie. And with it being a feminist movie, I hated it. But I never thought they would kill Black Widow off because if they're going to go the feminist route, they're not going to want to kill a woman. Simple as that. That's why I thought Hawkeye was going to die. I was surprised when they killed her. I've never been a fan of Black Widow as a character, but after watching that part of the movie, I was like, you know what, this is a good character. She doesn't have a whole lot of character, but there's nuances in Scarlett Johansson's performance, and it's a decent performance, and she's a fun, good character, But she's just not my favorite character, honestly, and I get why people like her. Mostly because she's hot. Nothing. Nothing. I wasn't staring. It just got weird. But, I also thought... So I thought it was kind of dumb that they do a Black Widow movie after her death. David Harbour plays, like, the Russian version of Captain America in this. And just... There is nothing I get out of watching this trailer. This isn't like, oh, this is funny. Oh, there isn't like... In Marvel trailers, there's usually like a gag I laugh at. There's a character that I see, I'm like, well, I'm excited to see that character in the movie. Or there's some semblance of a story that I'm like, oh, this could be interesting. Or there's a really good song that I like that's in the trailer. Even Captain Marvel's trailers had something that got me interested, which was like, Nick Fury and stuff like that. There isn't in the 90s stuff, but the rest of it's like... And there's nothing to get out of this trailer. And I know there are people in comments like, why is everyone complaining about them making a Black Widow movie? It's set before her death. Because, why'd you kill her? Why'd you kill her if you wanted to do more with the character? That's what I don't like about Marvel. You can let's do a prequel to this. And there's been rumors that there might be a Robert Downey Jr. cameo. It's like, stop. Don't kill characters if you want to use them. But that's the thing. They don't take risk. Martin Scorsese, however you say his name, he directed that recent movie, The Irishman, and many other film classics like Taxi Driver and stuff. But the point is that he is a genius. And he said that the movies don't take risk and stuff. And Kevin Feige came out and goes, well, we do take risks. We killed half off of the cast in the last movie. Well, you know what you did? You brought them back the next movie. That's not a risk. Because your movie made $2 billion because you killed those characters. So that way you could bring them back. And yeah, you killed some characters in Endgame too. But the difference was, again, you're bringing them back. You're bringing Loki back, bring Black Widow back. You might bring back Iron Man, supposedly. It's dumb. It is dumb. And I'm not excited. I don't care for this movie. And honestly, I quit Marvel after this year. Endgame was a disappointing, boring movie. There were fun parts about it, but it was the most predictable garbage that they possibly could have done. Like Emma's like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming. It's like, I guessed everything that was going to happen except for like Black Widow's death. Wow, one surprise out of a whole movie that's supposed to be surprising. Captain Marvel is a feminist movie that I didn't even see. Spider-Man Far From Home. I didn't even finish the movie because I couldn't sit through it. because it was boring and it was a comedy that wasn't funny. And I'm sick of people going, Spider-Man Far From Home's not a comedy, it's a superhero movie. It's a comedy. It is written, acted, and directed like a comedy. It's also edited like one. If you're not realizing that it's a comedy, then maybe, just maybe, it's not a good movie. There's, at least back in 2018 when I was watching Marvel movies, I was like, okay, look, Black Panther's okay. It's not great, kind of sucks a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. Infinity War, 10 out of 10 movie. Well, I don't know about that. 9 out of 10 movie. But like, Thor Ragnarok was... Did Thor Ragnarok come out that year? I legitimately don't know now. I thought it did. Whatever Marvel movie that came out that year, I just thought it was okay. So I'm not... But it's just, that's the thing. You make so many movies, you rush the effects look bad a lot of time now in Marvel movies. You rush things to push them out because you gotta make 3 a year, right? No, you don't. Star Wars could literally just make one movie every year and be fine. Marvel should do the same. It's bad. It's bad that you rush these movies out, that you put them out. You don't put the time and effort into making good scripts and good movies and making sure everything's well fleshed out and interesting all the time. You just make half-done movies, push them out there, and you decide, hey, this is good enough, and everyone eats it up because it's Disney and Marvel. Oh my gosh, everything they do is great because they have the golden touch, right? They can't do no wrong. Wake up. They can do wrong. They've done wrong, okay? I agree that Marvel makes fun movies. I agree that not every movie out there has to be an amazing, well-directed, edited, acted movie. It could just be a fun movie, and I agree with that. But I also agree that with so many of these coming out and how they're just kind of butchering characters and with the toxic fan bases behind them who just automatically praise it no matter what, even though half of the time these movies are just okay. I'm done. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes around, yeah, I'll see it. Because I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, but at most they'd have to do a Thanos movie to get me to watch MCU again. I was probably still check out the Marvel shows. That's only because those could be more interesting than the movies because they might play around with stuff. Like WandaVision, that could be interesting. But, who knows. I'm sorry I'm just getting so angry about this. It's just I'm disappointed personally as someone who is not really a fan, but is trying to be a fan. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I know others feel differently. I'm glad that everyone else enjoys these movies, but I just wish that people would calm down with telling me the greatest movies ever made. I'm tired of everyone telling me their favorite movies Endgame. It's like, calm down, okay? People are really struggling to see my point of view at all, and it's getting really irritating. That's the struggle when you don't like something that everybody likes. It's very miserable because you want to feel what everybody else feels, but you just can't because you know differently. You know that you feel differently, at least.